Okay, finally, I can get back on. My name is Barda from Intuitive Tarot Readings by Barda. I am the sole proprietor of Lolita's Lovely Ladies on Facebook. For YouTubers, if you want to join in, just come on over to Lolita's on Facebook. What I'm doing right now is I'm making sure I can see. I don't have my glasses. This is not going to be any general sign. This is any sign. It's an open read. Let's see here. So I'll wait for I'll wait for everybody to come on. When you come on, just go ahead and say hi. All right. When you come on, just go ahead and say hi. If you have any questions, I'll go ahead and answer them. Because I got cut off on the last video. I had somebody knocking on the door, so I had to go address that, and then I had to go out back and take care of some stuff out back. So, hello. All right, general read. Does anybody have any questions? And if you don't, then I'm going to skip over to Scorpio general sign reading. Now, my phone's way over there. I can see there's quite a few comments, but it's kind of delayed here. Hi, Miss Monica. All right, any question? Doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. So like I said, it got cut off. I had to end it very soon. And if there is no questions, then I will be popping off here and going to Scorpio for a general read. I'll wait for a minute. I think I know who I want to pick up on. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards right now. Because there's somebody on here right now, and I felt like touching that deck, so I think that's where I'm going to go. First of all, all right. I can't see how many people are on, so you just have to say hi when you come on. Okay. All right, this is for a female that just popped on. I'll get to this in a minute. Is it Rome? I'm horrible with names, so forgive me. Okay, Cancer. I haven't quite got to Cancers yet. I will get it out. It's just taking me a little bit longer. I don't have much time in the day to get stuff done. Okay, Ron, can you predict my relationship job? Okay, I need you to go ahead and put that in a question form. And you've got multiple questions. You've got, can you predict my relationship and job? Hi. So go ahead and put that in a question form. I picked up on somebody who had just popped on. There was only 2 people on there. And it's a female. All right. And I'll give you a hint. She's a Scorpio. All right. So I've got... I don't even feel like saying exactly what card it is. It's self-explanatory. This one right here is the 9 of Wands. And do you see how the person is sitting there and they're kind of feeling beaten and battered, and they've got all the wands around them? They feel like everything's coming down on them. Oh, okay. I'll take it. This person has been, not just what's going on in the world today, but in life in general, it's been pretty rough. And I think it's more up in your head. That's what I'm getting. I'm sure there's stuff physically, but most of it's in your head. Now, before I get to these right here, and it has to do with love as well. Before I get to these, I've got double 9s. 9s are like, you know, your 10s are completions. I mean, it's done. You're sitting at your 9s. You're well on your way. This one right here, it can be read 2 different ways. It can be arrogance, which I don't feel this. It can be a wish card. This person, which I'm going to tell you right now, you're a Scorpio, and you're a female. and you're on here right now. You are wishing for a wish. You're tired of feeling beaten and battered. Okay? And to me, this is going to be a real short read on it because your end result is the wish card. And I feel with a lot of work, it's going to happen. Wish fulfilled. That's what I get. Oh, nope. Got to do it this way. All right, I'll show you the cards. Let me look at them. All right. So I also feel that this, and I know that this person is a Scorpio, is in the mood of not today. Don't go there. Don't push me. So this person has come from more of a sit back, not feeling themselves, kind of more recluse and quiet. And me being a Scorpio myself, I do know that when we get quiet, that's when you need to worry. We will sit here and take the time and get real quiet, but we're thinking. We're always constantly thinking. This Scorpio is thinking, and they have a wish in their head. And actually, they have a direction. I heard direction. Let's see here. And this does involve love. All right, so I feel almost like there has probably, I don't know if you've been fighting. I don't know if there's a conversation came down. But I got the lightning, but it was reversed. So this feels like you've already gone through this, or you're going to go through it very, very soon. This is pretty much done. You've made your mind up. It's time to take care of yourself. That's what I get. And when I see the lightning, it's sudden change. And sometimes, with a lot of signs, they do not. They don't like change. But with Scorpio, you sit back and you're just like, okay, I don't like change, but you know what? I'm done. I got my butt full. I'm not going to do it anymore. Hello? I'm not going to do it anymore. That's what I'm getting. I feel that this Scorpio... So, actually, yes. Has there been... Yeah, sudden change. Something came down. I hear a conversation. Some kind of conversation or lack of is what I'm getting. And I've got the golden mirror. Now, when you look in a mirror, you have to face yourself, right? This one's golden. And with the wish card, a wish is fulfilled. So this is a Scorpio female that is putting herself in a certain direction, and she's got her mind set. And I'm not, my saying usually is mind on your money and money on your mind. This ain't just money. This is life in general. You are not going to be stuck. I don't know why you're stuck, but you're not stuck anymore. I think this is a Scorpio who's got their butt full. And I think she knows exactly who I'm talking about. Anyway, this is somebody who's actually sitting here evaluating the relationship that they've had. And they stuck to it for quite a while. But I don't think, it shows me you're moving on. You're moving on from the pain, the past. And the golden mirror is not just, and it's not the Scorpio who's doing this. It describes the type of person you're leaving or walking away from. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. But it's not just that. There's a double-sided message in this. And with it being a golden mirror, when you look in the mirror, a lot of people, like I described on the last video, a lot of people cannot look themselves in the mirror and say, hey, I love myself. No, this is a Scorpio, a female, who is sitting here working on themselves, and they're actually making progress. Okay, coffee cup is the next one you got. And this is regarding love. For whatever reason, it's mainly focused on love. The end result is not just love, but it's life in general. You're taking a different direction. Whether you've done it or not, you've got it in your head, you're going to push forward. Your gut's right. I just heard your gut's right. Go with it. You're on the right path. And I don't feel the Scorpio is sitting here on a double-sided path. You know, you have the fork in the road where it goes like this. I feel like going like this. Because this person is leaving something in the past. They're walking away. They're taking back their life. Taking back their life, yes. With the coffee cup, I don't feel like looking at the words. I'm looking at the coffee cup. Because this Scorpio, and anybody who is a Scorpio or knows a Scorpio, they have trouble slowing down and taking time to evaluate themselves. This Scorpio female has taken time to slow down. And they are actually having kind of a mental conversation with themselves. And they're looking at the directions and they're like, yeah, this would be best for me. Is it scary? Yeah. But have you got your butt full? Yes, you do. That's what I got. You know why? Because you got the card, not today. I'm done. Don't even go there. And normally I'd read the words, but it's self-explanatory. So this is more of a confirmation reading. Are you on the right path? I don't have the card in front of me, but I got a big yes. Keep going. Keep going. You're still, this is a Scorpio who's still, and you will hear me cuss, pissed off. And I'm sorry, me being a Scorpio, you don't want to piss us off. We do not, we don't play. And a lot of signs don't play, but a Scorpio especially this one, she's not playing. All right, keep going. You're still sitting here mulling stuff out in your mind, but you're on the right path, and you're done. You're done with the crap. And if this hasn't happened yet, you're well on your way. It'll be here soon. All right. Amani Knight, is that your name? Like I said, I'm horrible with names. Just to let you know, Gemini has been done. It is up on the site, Lolita's Lovely Ladies. I did that probably about a week or so ago. But if you have a question for the general, because I'm going to take a couple questions before I jet on over to Scorpio. General sign reading. It has to be in a question form. All right. Did I miss anybody? And I'm going to say Rome. Do you have a question? Amani? Do you have a question? Hi, Miss Pam. How are you? This right here is not for the sign Scorpio. I just picked up on a Scorpio. This is general any sign reading. If you got a question, go ahead and just ask me a question. In conception to the months to come. All right. I'm more of I'm kind of like a straightforward person. So if I have, yes ma'am, I feel that. Give me and it's normal. And Amani, I'll get right back to you. Pam, this is normal. Everybody, I'm telling you right now, everybody is in a funk. I've been in a funk. One day I'm one way, and the next I'm another. Like I'm exhausted, and it's mostly mental. I mean, physical, yeah. I'm really pushing it. Amani, I got yes. I don't even need the cards. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's coming. Now, I don't know if you're going to conceive in October, but I instantly saw October. I don't know if this is when it's... I think there's a lot of worry in your head. I don't know why. Yeah, a lot of worry. I don't know if you've had problems in the past. I'm not sure. But I feel there's a lot of worry in the past about conceiving. Something about October. And I don't always get everything, but I'm hearing the month October. And whether this, I almost thought, you know, is the baby October? It could be. Could be a Libra baby. But October, what is this about? Show me. Where should I go? All right, that's for the next person. Conceiving child. I see yes. Yes. Oh, it's a big yes. Yes. All right. The words don't apply to this. This has to do with conceiving. And actually, I don't think it's October when you conceive. I really don't. By the picture. I got the dolphin, and I'm not looking at the words. It doesn't feel right. And if you look at the dolphin, do you see the sun all bright behind it? And to me, ever since I was little, I don't know why I do this, but when I look at dolphins, I've always been focused on like the baby dolphins. Okay? And then you were asking about conceiving. Yes. What? All right. Okay, so it's still bright and sun's shining out. It is, I'm guessing. What? All right. I'm not sure if it's a definite when you're going to get that answer, but you need to look towards August. You know, like when the sea, that I got cold chills. And there is somebody here, and this has to do with somebody who asked me about conceiving. And sometimes I do pick up on spirit. You have lost somebody in the past, and they are here. That's who's answering the questions. What I'm seeing, and I saw the fall wheat. So it's kind of in between the end of summer and before the fall wheat. There's going to be a definite, because there's been a lot of, I don't know why, but I hear a lot of confusion about concepting a baby. Your wish, and I know the other card was wish fulfilled for somebody else, but I'm seeing it in my head right now. Okay. So yes, that is going to happen. Okay. Just have some patience. Is it Amani? You gotta correct me because I'm horrible at names. My name's Barda, and half the time people don't get my name right. I'm not great with names. Amani, yes, that was for you, and what I'm getting is definitely. I mean, I usually I'm just like, well, yeah, it's going to. No, it's bright. Yeah. There's so much stress going on right now with you. And if there is. And it doesn't matter what's going on with the world. It doesn't matter with job. I think your main focus is this. If you relax just a little bit, when you do, and you're like, yeah, that's common sense, but it's easier said than done. I keep seeing it towards, okay, August 26th, something, I hear definite by the 28th. And I do hear be careful. I don't know if you have, I don't know if you have issues in the past with conceiving babies. Be careful. And I'm not being rude. It's either bad habits of you or bad habits of people around you. I mean, you can even be breathing stuff in. Be very, very careful. But yes, it says yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm not being rude, Amani. Just relax. I know I've been there when you know what, you're like, oh, I think I'm pregnant. Oh my God, I'm not. It's a downer. It's a total downer. Okay, just relax your brain. And okay, this is what I heard. When you least expect it, that's when it's going to happen. End of summer. I think this is maybe when you get a definite. That's what I'm getting. When you get a definite. I don't get a definite date when you're pregnant. It could be before. And you know what? Sometimes when you walk away from whatever it is you've got constantly on your mind, your body relaxes, and then bam, it'll happen. That's what I think's coming down. Yes. Yes. Yep. So I don't know. Oh, okay, I don't know why I'm not off this yet. So when you go on this trip and stuff, I don't get whether or not that's when it happens, but that's when your mind kind of frees up and you can relax a little bit, and then the rest is going to fall into place. And there was a spirit here before, and they say fall into place. Okay? All right. Rome. I think this is for you. I'm horrible with names. Is it Rome? Prediction about job. Okay? I got one card, but I don't necessarily feel it's you. I feel it's somebody else. Okay? It's with the job, or it has to do with around a job. And you'll hear birds in the background with the gnats. We've got black gnats here. So they go down in their nose and they suffocate them. So I had to bring the quail inside. So you're going to hear all kinds of noises. Job. I don't get a yes or no or anything like that. I don't think that's really what you're asking. Just a direction. I hear direction. Awesome. You know what? I'll get right back to Rome. Amani, that is sometimes the best way to relax. I mean, yes. Okay, back to Rome. Let me see. I want to figure out where I want to go here, because I have a card here, and it doesn't feel like it's you. I don't know if this has already happened. Yeah, it has. Okay, yep, I will do this. Works for me. Just pull. Okay. Okay, Rome, this has to do with the job question you had, but I also, I got the torch, and I'll show you this one here in a minute, because this doesn't feel like you. This feels like something that's been done to you. Okay? Possibly in another job, it could be a relationship, but it's how it made you feel. Okay? So you've got the torch, and with the torch, yeah, you're going to understand it. Okay, so with the torch, you've got a fire burning within you, and I know you're asking about a job. You've got a passion to go a certain way, but I also feel that there's clouded thoughts. Now, they're not as clouded as they used to be. Why? And here comes this card. Because of something that happened in the past. And what is this that happened in the past? I don't know all the details on it, but basically it was a very arrogant, boastful person. And you're asking about job. So I think it put a niche in what you wanted to do, at least personally. Like your personality and stuff like that, it kind of took you down a notch. That's what I'm feeling. But you have the torch, so you don't give up easily. Okay, let's see. Job, Rome. I'm seeing a place. What is the place? I'm not sure without clicking over. See where you are. I don't feel it's definitely here. No, it's not. Job. I actually see you traveling. I see traveling. It's not, it may be 30 minutes. It may be 35, 38, 45 minutes away. Whatever it is, it's not going to be real close to home. That's what I get. Hour 15. I'm not sure why I heard that. Okay. Okay, so this is, okay, the way my cards work sometimes is they'll kind of tell me a story about the person before, and it's something, you know, that person's been sitting there thinking stuff out, stuff of the past, stuff that's coming. You know, you've got this torch, you're moving on, you're going to do it. But sometimes my cards will tell me, okay, this is what's on that person's mind. And then it'll start building up to tell me, you know, which direction you're going. I don't know where you're from, but it's dusty. Wherever you got to go, you've got to drive through a road that is like a country road, and it's very, very dusty. And I'm from the United States, and the road I'm seeing that you're going to have to drive to this job is actually like, it'd be like a clay colored. It's not your normal dirt color, but it's very dusty. It gets the vehicle very dirty. Whatever that means to you. Anyway, I got the bowl, plenty of material things. So that is what's on your mind, and that is what's coming, because you have this torch. You're pushing yourself forward. And you could be a student. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I saw this road. And there's not a lot of signs around it. It's kind of like off the beaten path, but yet it's not. It's like a common road. But you travel it, and it's very dusty, and the earth is actually kind of like, almost like a reddish color, I want to say. Very dusty. I don't know what that means. Okay. And since you didn't ask a question, it's going to go, my cards are going to go through everything until I get to the answer. So if you have a definite question, we can go ahead and get to it real fast. Then tell me, hey, put it in a question form. Is this job going to work out? Do I have a job coming soon? And then we don't have to go through all this. Because it's kind of like a puzzle. I have to put it together. But yes, definitely, I keep seeing this road. But when you're taking this trip, and it's for a job, and it's like one you're going to back and forth. I see back and forth, beaten path. So it's something you're going to stick to. It's good. So do you, I don't know how to put it. If you put it in a question form, actually, I think you have a couple options, but you're looking at one main option. You're kind of like, yeah. No. I saw yes. Okay. I went ahead and figured it out. Yeah. There will be, if it's not in your life right now, there's going to be a job come up. Actually, two. One is going to be more towards the city or around a town where there's a lot of people, and the other one's off the beaten path. It's off the beaten path. That one is going to be the good one. I hope this makes sense to you, because without a question, it's very hard to pull. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whatever it is you just had in your head. Whatever you had in your head. Butterfly. A change for the better. Take that route. This is not making much sense to me other than what I saw. And I do think you have two options, or two options coming. One of them's towards a town where there's people. It could be a small town. I live in a small town. It could be a big city. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of seeing a lot more traffic than I am on that beaten path. And this is a literal road. Okay? This is not just metaphorically. A change for the better. I don't know. Are you at a decision? Not quite yet. That's what I heard. Not quite yet. You've got some ideas, but you're not quite there. Okay, so I'm seeing this dusty road. The earth looks kind of like a reddish color. Could be a clay. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, people always complain because their vehicles get really dusty. All right, that's the right path. Without a question, that's as far as I can go. And if it's not happening right now, it will present itself very, very soon. Something about September for you. And actually, I think this is coming before. But completion. Everybody's looking for completion. Like, I feel complete. I think you'll be feeling, and you didn't ask this, but you're going to be feeling much more complete in September. That's what I get. Now, if you want a yes, no, then you have to ask it in question form. Other than that, I just got to keep digging. And I get flashes of stuff in my head and wonder, that's what I get. I'm not sure, but I keep seeing this on this road. Right path. I heard right path. All right, so if there's if there's a question that you had, go ahead and ask me. Is it job A, job B? I heard B. There's two. One's around a town, one's around a city. It doesn't have to be a city, but to me, I'm a country girl, so out here, there's hardly, there's traffic, but if it has to do with more than 10 cars, it feels like a city. So I hope that made sense to you. If it did not, go ahead and put it in the question form, and I will do the best I can to answer it. Did that make sense to you, Rome? Gladys. Okay, Gladys, I don't need the cards for this. No, it's not going to instantly work out. Matter of fact, you're going to have glitches. But are you on the right path? Is he on the right path? Yes, he is. And do you remember when I know you were on some of the videos when I explained around this time period, stuff is veiled. Stuff is not going to go right immediately. But usually there's something that comes along and just, you can't see it. There's stuff happened to me. You can't see it that rectifies that issue. And sometimes during this period it makes it like a bigger deal. There may be glitches. Maybe you're getting a place, whether you're buying or you're renting. I feel the first. But no matter what, there's going to be hang-ups of some kind. That's what I'm getting. But you're still on the, he is still on the right path. Right path. So remember, this time from here, I mean, it's going to be, you and him will start seeing stuff more clear, like I said, around August. Everything is veiled right now. Right now, we just had Loki playing tricks on us with the moon and the eclipse. Okay? Well, actually, let me rephrase that. No. Loki is just kind of, it's, I'm not saying it's literal Loki. It feels like it. Playing tricks. Okay, it's mild right now. And the last eclipse actually was made there, and the moon was to shake everything up and to put you on the right path. You guys are on the right path. I get that. So just remember, when he does this and he goes off on that job or whatever he's doing, it's not everything is seen. And it's going to feel like kind of crappy little tricks. You know, oh, let me find an example. Okay, well, let's just say, I don't know why I hear this, but, and it may not apply, but I keep hearing it. We need to close on this. All of a sudden, you know, if you have a house, the banker, you can't get a hold of them. There's misconnections. Or, no, I'm sorry, you have to redo. Same with this job. I hear misconnections. So it's temporary. I've had some stuff happen to myself recently, and it just kind of, it's like Loki playing tricks on you. It's not real. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's really happening, but it's not showing the whole situation. So have faith in it. Actually, I feel it's a good thing. Good. I'm glad. Because I was kind of lost on the dirt road. That's all I saw. All right. So when he moves to Texas, do expect a lot of hang-ups. But they're temporary. And I do cuss once in a while. And he's going to lose his shit a couple times. That's what I get. But it's veiled. Not everything. I mean, it's like, and Mercury retrograde is well on its way. It feels like a big bag of heaviness. With the eclipses, the moon, you got Mercury retrograde coming soon. It just kind of shakes everything up, and you're just like, okay, I don't feel this person's going to give up on themselves with this job and stuff. Just realize it's going to feel like a bag of shit being thrown at him here and there. That's the best way I can say it. It's not all reality, if that makes sense. Like, he'll be like, oh, well, this and this happened. Oh my God, maybe this is the worst choice. It's not all being seen. And then it could be hours. It could be the next day, and all of a sudden it rectifies itself. That's what I see coming. I told you, I remember I did read for you a little bit, and this is for Gladys. I did read for you before, and I said there would be some kind of hang-ups. It's during this time right now. So, it's temporary, but yes, right path. I hope that helped. That's all I got. Rome, is your relationship now going to work? That, and I heard that depends. I think without having to know all the details, there is a lot more involved in that, and I'll pull you a card. And with, let's see, Gladys, I didn't feel like pulling a card because I saw it instantly. But with Rome, not, again, during this time, not everything's being seen. So if you're talking about relationship, if it's going to work or stuff, do yourself a favor. Wait until these eclipses passed. And we have already passed one moon with an eclipse the same day. Let me tell you what, that was the one to shake you up. A lot of people are feeling shook up, and it turns you around. to look at different options. I don't know why I felt like saying that. Is it going to work? I hear that's up to you. That's what I get. I don't think that you have everything worked out in your head to get a clear answer on it. That's what I feel. I see too. And usually your paths will be together. Nah. Right now people are sitting here, okay, I've got left, I've got right. What am I supposed to do? It's like 1 minute you're like, I'm going to go do this. And the next minute it's like, oh, well, okay. Once you make up your mind, then I'll be able to get a clear answer, because right now it's not made up. And for some reason, I keep hearing that you think something's very hidden from you. There's a lot of thoughts going through your head that's veiled. This is veiled time. It's going to make you feel like that. Stuff is hidden from you, or you think it's hidden from you. It's like Loki playing tricks. Wait until you want a clear answer on that, because like I said, you're here. You're not here taking your fork in the road. You're here. You're almost there. And you can go with the relationship, which I'll tell you honestly. I tell you honestly. No. But you're not there yet. Or you can go off on your own. I don't know why. And actually I hear there's more to it than what's being revealed. That's what I get. But as far as making a decision on a relationship, you need to wait until these eclipses pass and the Mercury retrograde. Actually, I think you're going to make a decision actually in the middle of Mercury retrograde, which is around July 6th. You will see clearer. You will know. Sit yourself down. Because like I said, I can't even answer that. I can't. Because you haven't decided. 1 minute you're one way and the next you're a different way. This is normal during this time. You are on the right path. Whatever your gut tells you, that's the path that you're on the right direction. And I keep feeling over here for some reason. Okay? You're going this way. You're going left. Which is kind of veering away from the problems, veering away from it. But you could change your mind. During this time, a lot of stuff is veiled. It's not all seen. So give yourself a minute. Don't make any certain decisions right now unless you have to. I don't know why I felt like saying that. Give yourself, you will see stuff very clear by July 6th, right in the middle of Mercury retrograde. I mean, which is kind of surprising. Sometimes people do that. They'll just like, okay, I'm doing this. All right, give yourself a minute. Get yourself by yourself and sit there and think it through. And you're going to feel clouded. During this time, you're going to feel very clouded. You're not going to be able to think straight. 1 month, like I said, 1 moment, you're like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've had it, I'm done. Or it's, well, what can I do more for this person? I don't know why I'm feeling this. Is there something I've done? Okay. Like this. We're not at the fork in the road yet. You're not there yet. You're here. Totally divided. You see the issues, you see the problems. Give it till July 6th. You'll get your answer, and I should be on here before then, and then I can answer you. I'm sorry, that's not a lot of information, but it's not there yet. Even though you feel for a second it's definite. Okay? I hear give it a minute. And it's not for the relationship per se, it's so you can think clearly. Get by yourself. Yes, ma'am, that was for you. Or sir. It feels like a female, but I can't see ya. All right, did I miss anybody? And yours has kind of got me going, because I'm like, it's divided. Divided. You're not quite there yet. 1 minute you're like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do, and the next minute you're like, I think you're replaying stuff in your head. Well, could I have done this more? Could I have done this different? All right. You'll be thinking clearer around July 6th. Give it a minute. Just give it a minute. And then you'll be able to clearly see the way out, and you'll be at your fork, and you'll be able to take it. Right now you're here, which is divided. I hope that made sense, but it's not something I can answer because it's not something you've answered within yourself yet. I think it's one of those where you're working on yourself. This time period is about people working on themselves, and actually you're kind of shaking yourself up, and you're becoming not a different person, but you're building on how you used to be, the good qualities. And it's people who are like, I want to get back to the way I was. I want to feel like, oh, no. You can't do that. But you can pull pieces off of it. And for Rome, I feel that's what you are in the midst of right now. You're getting ready to make a decision. And you will know, concrete. I heard concrete by July 6th. Just give it a minute, okay? Okay, does anybody else have any questions? Because if you don't, I'm going to pop off here, and then I've got Scorpio, and then at the end, we can do this again. And then if I've got time, and as long as you don't mind the bags under my eyes, because I am tired. If you don't mind that, then I'm going to show everybody how to make agua fresca. It's that one I told everybody I was going to do, so I'll do that one. And then if I've got time, then we can come on for a general read. But on the general, like Scorpio's next, and I'm only going to get to Scorpio tonight. I'm sorry, guys, but I am getting tired. I will get to Scorpio, and at the end, I'll say, okay, Scorpios, do you have any questions? General sign, and you got to put it in a question form, okay? Because if it's general, I can take that 5 different directions. If you want a simple answer, then put it in a question form to me, okay? And then after that, I'll say any sign. It doesn't matter what your sign is. We'll take a couple questions. And who knows? I may not end the video. I may just keep going and just do a general sign reading. Good. I'm glad it made sense because, like I said, I only got what I got, and it just kind of threw me there for a second. But I understand. I get it. I get it. And, okay, what? This is for Rome. Get up. What does this mean? Get up. I don't think you've been feeling yourself at all. I think you've been kind of sinking within yourself. That's what I get. And you're not seeing, and like I said, during this time, it's going to be almost impossible to see things clearly. It truly is. I mean, I'm not an astrologer. I know it says on there, and it says psychic and astrologer. But that's the only choices I had. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and I'm sure there's a couple more names that you can put to it because I do talk to spirit once in a while, and I do see things. I haven't really put a name to it. But I'm telling you, sometimes I get feelings, and I'm definitely empathic. I can feel off people, and I'm telling you right now, I heard get up. And I hear, like, I actually see it shaking. Shake yourself. Get back to where, and I keep hearing who you were. That's what I'm getting. I think you lost yourself. For a minute. Only for a minute. I don't know why I felt like saying that. It's only for a minute. Just for a sec. Because maybe that's your personality. Oh yeah, I'm feeling down for a second, Bo. Hold on. Wait until I come back. I'm here. Here it comes. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. So bring back that. That's it. You have a strong personality. Bring back that very strong personality you have. But do hold off on your decision until around July 6th. Yes, I know Mercury retrograde is going on right then, but you will be, for whatever reason, you're determined. I mean, once you put your mind to something, you do it. And I think you're going to see clearer on the 6th. But stop. I hear going within yourself. Stop. Stop. And I know it's hard to do because I've been doing the same thing too. It's just what's going on. Like one day I'm fine, the next day I'm not. One day I'm kind of ticked off, and the next day I'm just like, I'm good. Whatever, I'm tired, but I'm good. Okay, normal. So just remember, Loki, ignore the crap, the inconvenient things that are happening to you. It could be like, okay, well, I'm going to go plug in my cell phone. Oh my God, my charger's not working. Oh, well, I go to get a new charger, and the charger doesn't work. Okay, that's usually Mercury retrograde stuff. It's going on now. With all the stuff going on. There's so much stuff, I think your head's clouded because there's so much stuff. If it's not one thing, maybe you got a flat tire, or maybe you've got a, okay. And then it just kind of makes you sink back and go, I just need a break. I think you need a break. That's what I get. And I'm not talking physically. Don't go there until around the 6th of July so you can see things clearly. A break within yourself. Mentally. Maybe you're feeling like you're about ready to break. Take a breath. Most of this stuff is just being thrown at you. It's just like the Loki thing I was talking about. It's temporary. But I feel you're stronger. I don't know what zodiac sign. I'm kind of curious. Because no matter what's going on, and I hear bullshit. You're a no bullshit person. But sometimes you kind of sit back and you're just like, you know, maybe oh no, I didn't. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Stop fighting with yourself. Get up, get moving for you. Don't stop. Physically, for you, get up, get moving. Keep yourself busy. Your answer is coming. Okay, that was for Rome. Did I miss anybody? Because like I said, this is just a real quick one before I go on to Scorpio. And Scorpio, it's going to probably be about, I'm not good on minutes. You guys have seen me. Sometimes I'll be like, I full-heartedly mean to get back online immediately. But sometimes it could be, I'm like, I'll get back on in 10 minutes. And then it's an hour later. Well, I've got a farm. I've got children. I've got a business. So sometimes I don't always get back on time. So I will be doing Scorpio. It is getting out tonight. It is going to happen. All right. Anybody else got any questions? If not, I'm going to go ahead and end it for this session right here. And then I'll get to Scorpio. And then at the end, we can go ahead and open up for zodiac sign for Scorpio. Any general sign reading. Any question. And then we'll open it up for public. Anybody? All right, guys. Like I said, I can't give you a time frame, but I will be back on. And if you are just if you're just following the page, just to let you know, I found out that if you're just liking the page or following the page, if you don't like the page, it won't notify you when I'm on. And so you'll be like, okay, she's halfway through the reading. Just go over there and like it. And then when I come on, it'll notify you. All right, I don't see any more questions. Gladys, did that make sense to you? And you can go ahead and answer. I'm going to end the video, but I'll still look on there. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and then Scorpio is next. I'll give you a heads up a couple minutes before. All right, guys. Talk to you later.